Hey guys, Mike G here, back with another discussion discussing will Godzilla 2016 be better than Godzilla 2014? Yes, now before I get in depth, if 2016 is going to be better than 2014, there's something that I need to get off my chest with you fans out there. Um, Ever since we've had news of Godzilla 2016, Toho's coming back, and all this such, wow, I'm kind of disappointed in you guys out there that really just kind of trash 2014, ditch on Legendary, jump off the bandwagon and say, you know what, bye. See ya, dude, your movie sucks, you suck. It's like, wow. Really? And, I get it. Toho's the original, they brought Godzilla, they made him, it's the original, I get it. But you're telling me that just because Toho's back, you're just gonna ditch Legendary? Really? You're just gonna trash them? Let's get real here. Okay, I'm just gonna say this now. 2014 was not horrible, and it wasn't amazing. It was just good. Okay, it wasn't perfect at all. And for some of you out there that hate it, I can understand why. And you have good reasons. Like advertisement lied, it's a 2-hour film and there's barely any Godzilla, blah 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 blah, characters are bland, they did a lot of things wrong with the characters. I get it. I agree. But it's not horrible. And honestly, guys, be thankful that you got something. I mean, come on. I mean, really, be thankful that you got some Godzilla. Be thankful America actually took the risk, which is risky, to make a film about Godzilla. And another thing too, be grateful this film beat Amazing Spider-Man 2 in the box office and did even better. Okay? I'm just saying. And another thing too is that the general audience got to see what some of us love about Godzilla. Because, when I was a kid, whenever I would say Godzilla's my favorite, I would get teased and made fun of just for liking him. Because they didn't see what I saw. I explained it in that video. And now that this has come out, people kind of understand now why I really love Godzilla. And, be thankful that general people can now say Godzilla's cool, we get it now. And be thankful that, really honestly, if it wasn't for Legendary, Toho would not come back. For you guys out there that were saying, oh, Toho was planning to come back. That's bullshit. Okay, just stop. If it wasn't for Legendary, Toho would not come back. That's all. So be thankful that this film exists. Because we would not have any of this happening. Okay? And another thing too is, if you're a true fan, you stay as a fan no matter what happens, because it's not about who's better, it's about the character. It's about, can we keep the character relevant? That's all that matters. And be thankful that he's relevant. I mean, seriously, guys, come on. Alright, sorry about my little rant there, just wanted to point that out. So let's get to my thoughts. The first thing I want to talk about is budget. Well, it depends. If it's just released in Japan, then no, it's not going to make nearly as much money. But if it is worldwide, then I think it's going to be a little bit difficult, because you're going to have to convince your audience that, hey, this has nothing to do with the Legendary Universe and all this such. And the advertisement is going to have to be even better or just as good as 2014's advertisement. Which, by the way, Godzilla 2014 has some of the best advertisement in a long time. I mean, wow. Really, really amazing advertisement. So, I don't think the advertisement will do as well, because 2014 was just so good with its advertisement. But it has the potential to get attention if it is released worldwide. Just depends on how the movie is, too. I mean, they're going to have to show what type of movie it is, and they're going to have to be really careful. It sounds risky to me, Yeah, it sounds kind of risky since Legendary's doing their thing, and I actually think that would throw off Legendary, just because Legendary's trying to do Godzilla. We don't want Toho stepping in America. I think that's just my opinion. I just think that's a little risky. But it depends, and it might do fantastic in Japan and other countries, but we'll just have to see how many places that it will be released in. So yeah. The effects now, we have really, really great talent for effects. The guy involved with the Gamma Trilogy effects will be in this film. And the Gamma Trilogy is the best looking kaiju trilogy ever. They have like the best looking kaiju films in Japan I've ever seen. So yeah, that makes me really, really, really happy. Also, I believe the people that were working on Attack on Titan were also working on the effects in this film. I might be wrong on that. Please correct me. I believe I read that or heard that somewhere. I could be wrong. But yeah, I have a lot of confidence in the effects because of the talent that they have found, and I'm really pumped. If it's practical effects, then yeah, I have a lot of confidence if it's a normal Toho film. The Cinemation traditional style, I have a lot of confidence because it's the guy from the Gamma Trilogy. I mean, come on. But if they go CGI, then, it depends on the team as well. And, if the people from Attack on Titan are involved, then yeah, I have a lot of confidence that the effects will be absolutely just phenomenal, man. I mean, seriously, that's going to be great. So can't wait to see that and how it looks. So that has potential as well. It just depends there as well, too. Now, the directing and the writing. This one to me is really important. This guy, even though he's from Japan, the way Japanese do things are different than us when it comes to movies, I'm just going to say it. This guy's a lot more experienced than Gareth Edwards. This guy's been doing it a lot longer, since the early 90s from now. A lot more experience than Gareth. Gareth's more successful, but this guy has experience, and he's not afraid to use Godzilla more than Gareth Edwards. And he's been writing longer, and he's been directing a lot longer, and he's actually extremely successful. He's one of the best in Japan, period. He's a really, 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 really good director, guys. I did my research. He has done phenomenal. So, this movie could be so well written because of how much he writes books. All the mangas and stuff, which have really, really great storytelling, and how much he's been directing other monster stuff, I believe, as well, too, which is great. So you get a mixture of that, and you can have a fantastic film that could be better written and better directed than even 2014. I just don't think that it will get as much attention. Yeah, that's the only thing that I'm kind of afraid of, is that it won't get as much attention. So I think that's why this film won't be as good financially. But when it comes to a film that's directed and written and human cast and monsters, I think it does actually have potential to do better than 2014. And I'm not ditching on 2014, I'm not trashing on it. I'm just saying, by what I see and, by the experience and the talent, I mean, the movie probably won't look just as good as 2014, but it'll be good enough to where anybody could probably even watch it. So, yeah, it has potential to where people could say, wow, this movie's actually better. I definitely think it has a chance. I can't really say right now if it's going to be better because we see nothing at all. But yeah, I think it can do it. I think it could do it because Toho's never had talent like this before, and it's going to be absolutely interesting to see this come into play from Toho. So yeah, what do you guys think? I would love to know your thoughts. I'm not forcing you to whatsoever. You don't have to. I would just love to know your thoughts. Do you think it'll be better or worse? Just let me know. Mike G off your screen. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. See you guys soon.